Good evening. Intelligence is the mind's currency. Welcome to BMC News Live presented by Al Hilal Hospitals and Medical Centers English News. Myself Shana Sultana joining you with the daily news updates. Today's headlines. Workshop on anti-human trafficking held. The Northern Governor visited community centers and inspected Ashura commemoration preparations. His Highness Sheikh Khalid highlighted Bahrain's plans to develop weightlifting. Sharjah ruler cancelled age requirement for government jobs. China launched an emergency response to confront floods. Today's news in detail. Workshop on anti-human trafficking held. Chief of Public Security Lieutenant General Tariq Al-Hassan asserted that Bahrain's success in maintaining its position in addressing and combating the crime of trafficking in persons, achieving the Tier 1 status for the 6th consecutive year in the United States Department of State's 2023 Trafficking in Persons TIP report, comes as part of the reform project of His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa. He said that the milestone was also a result of sincere national law enforcement and human rights and freedoms protection efforts. He also hailed the support of His Royal Highness Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa, the Crown Prince and Prime Minister. He highlighted that during a workshop by the General Directorate of Criminal Investigation and Forensic Science to mark World Day Against Trafficking in Persons, experts attended the event. He hailed the instructions of Interior Minister General Sheikh Rashid bin Abdullah Al Khalifa and his dedication to promoting national security and crime-fighting efforts to achieve comprehensive security. The Northern Governor visited community centers and inspected Ashura commemoration preparations. Northern Governor Ali bin Sheikh Abdul Hussain Al Asfour visited a number of Matams community centers in the governorate to inspect their preparations for the Ashura commemoration and monitor the needs and requirements in cooperation with the competent services authorities. On this occasion, he hailed the care of His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa. He commended the support of the government led by His Royal Highness Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa, the Crown Prince and Prime Minister, to ensure the success of the season and promote religious freedom in accordance with the royal vision. The Northern Governor stressed the importance of the role of the heads of community centers as part of the efforts to make the season successful and maintain security and public order in cooperation with all concerned parties. His Highness Sheikh Khalid highlighted Bahrain's plans to develop weightlifting. First Deputy Chairman of the Supreme Council for Youth and Sports, Chairman of the General Sports Authority and President of Bahrain Olympic Committee, His Highness Sheikh Khalid bin Hamad Al Khalifa stressed the importance of bolstering cooperation with the International Weightlifting Federation and the African Federation of Weightlifting to develop the sport in the Kingdom of Bahrain. His Highness Sheikh Khalid bin Hamad Al Khalifa was speaking as he received at Al Wadi Palace Khalid Muhalmahal, Chairman of the African Federation of Weightlifting and member of the Executive Board of the International Weightlifting Federation. Muhalhal commended the role of Arab cadres in International Weightlifting Federation and the African Federation of Weightlifting. The meeting focused on prospects of cooperation to develop weightlifting in the Kingdom of Bahrain. His Highness Sheikh Khalid stressed Bahrain's keenness on developing the sport of weightlifting, noting that the Kingdom will host the World Championship in 2024. Interior Minister attended launch of Healthy Cities project in Capital Governorate. General Sheikh Rashid bin Abdullah Al Khalifa attended the launch of the Healthy City project in the Capital Governorate on Monday. Health Minister Dr. Jalila bint Al Sayed Jawad Hassan and Chief of Public Security Lieutenant General Tariq Al Hassan attended the event. The Interior Minister commended the initiatives launched by the Capital Governorate as part of its role and responsibility to deliver projects through cooperation and coordination with partner organizations, which enhances interactions with citizens to meet their requirements. He highlighted that implementing the Healthy City project in all areas of the government would contribute to achieving sustainable development. Ombudswomen inspected arrangements to enable inmates to commemorate Ashura. The Directorate of Monitoring, Detection and Credential Facilities at the Office of the Ombudswoman visited Jor Reformation and Rehabilitation Center to inspect the coordination, procedures and arrangements made by the center's administration to enable inmates to perform religious rituals related to Ashura commemoration as guaranteed by law and executive regulations. The Ombudswomen's team collected information by examining arrangements and spaces allocated for Ashura rituals and meeting the relevant officials from the center's management and reviewing the recordings of surveillance cameras installed in the building. The team found out that the inmates were allowed to practice the rituals of Ashura for this year. A daily program was set starting from Wednesday, July 19, corresponding to the first of the month of Muharram, to enable them to collectively perform religious rituals daily. The Minister of Education met 8th intake of Prime Minister Fellowship Program. Dr. Mahmoud bin Mubarak Juma, Minister of Education, affirmed the role of the Prime Minister's Fellowship Program in the professional development and capacity building of national talent under the leadership of His Majesty King Hamad bin Asa Al Khalifa, commending the continuous follow-up of His Royal Highness Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa, the Crown Prince and Prime Minister, on the program. During a meeting with the 8th intake of the program, the Minister said that it reflected the abundance of creative and ambitious young energy within the government institutions. He emphasized the importance of investing in national talent by providing all forms of support to drive qualitative productivity and innovation in various fields. The Minister highlighted the Ministry's role and mission, in addition to the programs and projects undertaken by the Ministry, which aims to provide quality education to students and apply international education policies and best practice. Now we shall go for a short commercial break.
The 16th branch of Megamart and Macromart supermarkets in Bahrain has opened in Sahla. The best offers are available to the customers at affordable rates. Everyone is welcome. During and around the opening day, a variety of fish including salmon, meat and dairy products, roastery, frozen items, food and non-food items, groceries, fruits and vegetables, electronics, garments and ready-to-eat food items are available to the customers at affordable rates. Hearty welcome to all. Megamart and Macromart, your favorite shopping destination.
Welcome back. Al Hilal Medical Center Salmabad organized a medical camp in Abdullah bin Yusuf Fakhr Society. Blood collected for Healthy Life Package BD15, Vitamin D BD3 and Vitamin B12 BD3. It has been announced. Sharjah ruler cancelled age requirement for government jobs. His Highness Sheikh Dr. Sultan bin Mahmud Al Qasimi, Supreme Council member and ruler of Sharjah, has announced that there will no longer be an age requirement for employment in the government sector. The Sharjah ruler made the announcement using the direct line. The Social Security Fund law states that Those above the age of 18 and below the age of 60 can be employed in the government sector. Any other age restrictions will no longer be applicable for employment in the public sector. He also directed the appointment of 45 people of determination in departments and institutions of the Emirates government. The directive will be implemented in cooperation with Sharjah City for Humanitarian Services, Sharjah Department of Human Resources and the University of Sharjah, as the 45 young men and women hold bachelor, high school and below secondary degrees, it has been announced. Oman banned food products containing titanium dioxide. Oman has banned the production, import and marketing of food products containing titanium dioxide, also known as E171. In the event of a violation, this law stipulates a fine of OMR 1000 according to the ministerial decision number 11 of 2023. Titanium dioxide E171 is a naturally occurring oxide in titanium. It is widely used in the food industry as a colorant responsible for creating a white hue in various products. This includes a diverse array of items such as baked goods, sandwiches, spreads, soups, broths, sauces, salad dressing, and even food supplements. China launched an emergency response to confront floods. China issued an emergency response to confront the water level surpassing the warning mark in some rivers due to the heavy rainstorms affecting parts of some regions on Tuesday. The Chinese Ministry of Water Resources launched a level 4 emergency response to address the floods. Additionally, 4 working teams were sent to some places to assist the local authorities in dealing with the floods. According to the report, the water level in some rivers in eastern and northeastern China exceeded the warning level on Monday. It has been announced. Spain rescued boat with 84 migrants and 1 dead. Spain's Maritime Rescue Services on Tuesday said that it had rescued a boat near the island of Gran Canaria carrying 84 migrants from sub-Saharan Africa, one of whom had died. The Canary Islands off the coast of West Africa have become the main destination for migrants trying to reach Spain, with a much smaller number also seeking to cross the Mediterranean Sea to the Spanish mainland. Summer is the busiest period for all attempted crossings. TV footage showed emergency services helping the migrants disembark for offering blankets and seating for some of them in wheelchairs. One of the passengers had to carry it on a stretcher. 8 of the migrants, which were all male except 1 woman, were also taken to the hospital. India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi to inaugurate Semicon India 2023 on Friday. The Gujarat government called Semicon India 2023 a prestigious national level event which promises to be the catalyst for the semiconductor industry's progress. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will on Friday inaugurate Semicon India 2023, an event focusing on semiconductors in Gujarat's Gandhinagar. In a statement, the Gujarat government called Semicon India 2023 a prestigious national level event which promises to be the catalyst for the semiconductor industry's progress through networking, technology demonstrations and lucrative business prospects. With a strong focus on innovation, participation and growth, this event holds immense significance in shaping the future of the semiconductor industry in both India and Gujarat. 23 countries apart from Indian states will be represented at Semicon India 2023. Uttar Pradesh and Gujarat will set up stalls at the event displaying their efforts in supporting the semiconductor industry. It has been announced. With this, we come to the end of today's news. Stay tuned for daily news updates in BMC News Love English at 7:30 p.m. Thank you so much for watching. Signing off by Shana Sultana. Good night.